Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Invincible. How is everything? How is everyone? So, I want to start this video off with a very happy birthday, and took place this weekend, to my friend Jordan, who is no longer making videos right now because he's on a mission. I understand. Do your thing, bro. And Darrell Chicago, happy birthday, man. I really hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope all was well. Details. Send me some messages and let me know how it went. So, everybody knows I'm a pretty even tone guy, and I'm pro black. I'm not anti anything, but I am pro black, which means I'm all for the blackness. And I say that because I'm proud of my race. I'm proud of where we've come from, and I know we still have places to go, but we as a race have made um, great contributions to society. Now, let me preface this by saying I'm going to agree to disagree with something, and we'll go into it right now. Last week on the Five Black Guys, I made up the topic, which was, what have you done to contribute to black history? Now, we have some members on there who are mixed with different cultures. No big thing. However, if people are mixed and they have to claim something, I'm not even going to say they claim it because they want to, but 9 times out of 10, you will claim the black part. And some of you may agree to disagree with that. Even if you don't choose it, someone will classify you and put you inside of that African American part of your race. And I'm saying this because, unfortunately, we still live in a society where we have labels. That's the way it is. That's life. I'm okay with it. I am. I really am. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we label stuff. Think about it. There are some things in your life where they're labeled. There are some things outside of even thinking so hard that it's just labeled. We can't help it. That's the way it is. So, what I wanted to bring to you today is to talk about the black experience. So, in being black, I own it. I mean, like, I can't deny it, right? I can't. And I did it in this lighting just to show, like, I'm not light skinned. I'm not fair complected. I'm not purple. Well, you can't tell by this light, but I mean, still, with that, there is a black experience that is not like any other. Anybody almost can experience the black experience, if that makes sense. We ain't stingy with it. For instance, music. Now that's the most universal thing that we as African Americans have that we can share and that others partake in. When I say partake in, listening and emulating the voices that have been so distinctively made known that it's a black thing. You know what I mean? If you hear Joss Stone, you be like, "Oh, she sound like a black girl." That's what people say when they first realize. Before you saw Robin Thicke, if you did not know who he was, you'd be like, "Oh, he's black." You'd be like, "Oh my God, that's Robin Thicke. That's Alan Thicke's son. That's Dr. Seaver's son." You know, that's not a bad thing. It's a it's an experience of its own. Have you ever been to a black church? It's different from your quote unquote white church. Now, I'm not talking about charismatic churches. I'm talking about the worship experience that takes place at an African American church. I'm not talking about Baptist. I'm not talking about AME. I'm not talking about Church of God in Christ. I'm talking about the experience that you feel when you worship with African Americans. It's a feeling like no other. And I'm saying all of this to say, or ask, how do you feel about it? I know people want to, talk about, Well, now we have a black president and da da da. Be right back. So, what are your thoughts on the black experience? Oh, it's 4:30. Thanks, Britt. What are your thoughts on the black experience? Let me know. Let me know your experience with the black experience. I mean, and this is not. I don't want to. I don't want this to be a divisive conversation. This is not to say so much about, again, dividing things, but just that there is a black experience and that it is a nice experience. Not that any others aren't nice. And I think someone said in a video, and I forget, because I watch a million videos. We have Black History Month. Are the Hispanics going to want a month? They should. There's a Hispanic experience. Oh my God. That is like the most, you talking about family? Get around some Hispanic people. They don't got to go to the club. Them, and you can say whatever you want to say about them, all their family are going to have a good time in the backyard, and you will not know that you was not at the club, that you have not been to the club. I'm trying to do some subject-verb agreement things here. But your Puerto Ricans, I mean, anybody that falls under the Hispanic race, they know how to have a good time with family, and they are dedicated and loyal to one another. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Those things. And yes, each society and each culture, if you have a month that you want to claim and make it yours, make it yours. Now, we'll talk some other time about how I feel about immigrants and slaves. I believe that those are two distinctive things, and maybe that'll be my next video. All right? Look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Peace.